Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? You all right? It hasn't. It's pissing down. Yeah, we got bad weather for a few days forecast. Don't bother me. I don't mind a bit of rain, to be honest with you. Don't tell me friends back home, though, will you? Like, if they message me and say, what are you doing today, Doc? I'm just out at the barbecue, man. You know, there's a few chicks walking around in bikinis and all that. That won't be happening today. You all right? Good. If you're new to my channel, this is a morning briefing, so there probably won't be too much Liverpool stuff in this. But the morning briefings are where I catch up with the community, basically, my most loyal viewers and most loyal haters as well. And tell people what the schedule is for the day, what I've been up to, what I'm getting up to, and also my acknowledgements of anyone that may have supported me in the last 24 hours, may have bought me a beer. We'll have a look and see if anyone's got me a beer. Because I like to go for a drink on a Saturday after a long week covering Liverpool FC. So I can tell you right now that we will be talking about Marc Guéhi in a video after this. And also there is a mail stand email in relation to Marc Guéhi. I was very disappointed yesterday that a couple of people left comments saying, oh, whoever was on the mail stand telling us about Guéhi led us on, they took, blah, blah, blah. You clearly weren't paying attention. Because, listen, I haven't got the best of memories, but I remember there being certain things. And I was having a look this morning. There was an email sent to me on the 8th of January. Today is the 17th of January. Yesterday was the 16th. Titled, It's Looking Very Dicey with Guéhi. I remember, I'm going to go over these in that Guéhi video, but I remember the author saying, if Liverpool don't move for him, if there's no signs of him moving for him, that could change things. Man City were willing to offer this really lucrative contract to get him now rather than the summer because the player would miss out on a signing on fee. The player wanted to come to Liverpool, but if Liverpool don't move for him and have no intentions of doing so in the summer, what do you expect the player to do? And it really disappoints me when people don't pay attention. And we've had this on the VIP members website over the year. You get some really good contributors. Someone will say something and you chase these people away. So it's not good. And another thing, if you're a grown-up, regardless of, even if we hadn't received these emails saying, oh, it's looking a bit dicey with this Guéhi situation, even if we hadn't received them, you should be mature enough and grown up enough to understand that in football, things can change, right? If you're going to come on the channel and leave silly comments and just not think properly, I'm not really sure this channel's for you, to be honest. There's a lot of people on YouTube that, ranting and raving and fucking all this, that and the other, and maybe play into that Jack and Ori element, right? But not here, all right? Nobody's had a go at me. Nobody said anything at me. But it just disappoints me because you clearly didn't pay attention. Did the author of those emails think that he would come to Liverpool? Yes. Did I? Yes, I did. Most of the football industry thought that. But if Liverpool decide they don't want to pursue, and the journalist was saying yesterday in the summer also, then what? It's just common sense, right? So we'll go over that in the Marc Guéhi video. There is a mail stand email from said author that will maybe shine a little bit of light on it. I saw it. I don't know if it came in last night or this morning. I'm not sure. I've been rushing around a little bit. There will be no live stream today. I'm very sorry with the live streams. Thursday I had to cancel because I was in a board meeting with the club that I work for or help, which was 4 hours long. So I couldn't do that on Thursday. Yesterday, I was going to do a stream in the afternoon. I knew that I was going to go out with my girl in the evening for a bite to eat, which we did do. Nothing flash or anything, just we went to one of the restaurants that sponsors the club, actually. And we just went to check it out for the first time. But that wasn't the reason I didn't do a stream. I was going to do the stream in the afternoon. But if you saw my last upload, I went to watch the boys train yesterday. I took some photographs, hundreds of photographs, actually. I think I published 80 in the end. And I was exceptionally relaxed yesterday. I've said this a few times in my videos. Since I started doing the old photography, it's on charge now for today's game. I just feel like I've found my calling. That was it, wasn't it? I like helping people, clearly, with Cop Talk over the years. That was why I started Cop Talk, to help Liverpool fans stay connected with the club. Today, you've got loads of people that you could follow. Back when I started, there was nothing, right? I was the first, trust me. And it made me feel very, very rewarding. It was very rewarding at the time, Today, I don't think you have that loyalty because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, isn't there? But back when it started, when I started Cop Talk in the 1990s, the website, people relied on me. Yeah, it's true. The world's changed a lot since then, but that's how it was. And, I've always enjoyed doing that. I'm doing it again on a much smaller scale now with my local team, and it enables the people that follow the club overseas to see a bit of training. I did some videos. I haven't put the videos out. I did give them to the club. They used them yesterday. But I went along to training. I sat down on a lovely little seated area, and I just kicked back like that in the sun and watched the lads train, watched the manager losing his shit, and watch them practicing the free kick, not the free kicks, the corners. And this is what I find fascinating, right? So, when you see the corners and you see a player do this or he'll do that, obviously sending signals. I've never heard it before in a training session where they're working out what it means, right? Now, I'm not going to do the same signals because you never know, the opposition might be watching, but they were doing these signals and the player was taking the corner, preparing it, and all the players will end up on the edge of the area. And you could see that there was a miscommunication. And the guy at the corner flag, it was miles away from me, so I couldn't hear, was saying something. And I saw one of our key players go, you could tell by his body language and his, it was kind of like, for fuck's sake, this is number one, this is number two, this is free. Do you know what I mean? And he goes, all right. So it was a more experienced senior player in his squad, for sure, as Rafa Benitez would say, squad, was barking to a younger player taking the corner. For fuck's sake, we've gone over this, must have been in training. This is for him and that's for him. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be really interesting for me today when there's corners, because I know which ones they're going to. Do you know what I mean? Having that kind of insight and stuff. Guys, I was so happy yesterday. I was so at peace. Like, it sounds a bit of a wishy-washy thing to say. It doesn't mean that before I was angry. I just sat there yesterday in the sun and I thought, I love my life. And all that was missing really was Remy. I would love Remy to have been there, but he'd have been running all over the pitch and probably curling one off on pictures. But no, I can't explain to you how much I'm enjoying photography, and I'm going to set up a website and where people can get the pictures and things, right? So what I must say is that I have these lenses for my camera. This came with the camera. This is an additional one that I bought, which is fantastic, because Brendan Rodgers would be fantastic. But I needed another one, a 200mm lens. No, not 200mm, 50mm. I mentioned it yesterday, and Niall, like one of my biggest supporters and one of my bestest friends to do with Cop Talk, he sent something to my Revolut and he went something like, do you know where I can get a 50mm lens from? So in other words, he's got me the lens, and it's due to come today, and I'm hoping it comes before I go to the game today. It's so that I can get that the big long lens is too much of a zoom when you're near a goal, all right? And this one doesn't really do it enough near the goal. So the other one is going to give me more of that professional background, that blur effect, if you know what I mean. There's a special word for it. I can't remember what it is. Let's just say blur, background blur. Anyway, so because I went to the training, I left there, and then I had hundreds of pictures to go through, which ones are which, kind of thing, and select them and put them online. And it just meant that I was really busy with it, to be honest with you. And I just want to show you something on Instagram, right? CF Benidorm Talk on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, right? And you see this one here, this picture there. I took that picture yesterday, right? And you see that love art there. That is a family member of the kid in goal. And the kid in goal sent me a message. Several of the players did actually yesterday, sent me messages because they were featured. There's the manager, look. Yeah, and This lad, the young goalkeeper, messaged me. And you can see it here. Look, he sent me a message and he was just saying, you know, thank you for the photo because, you know, in fact, I think he's, I'm not sure if he's made it his profile picture. I'm not sure. Anyway, the point is, it's very rewarding when you put a bit of effort in like that for other people. I don't benefit from it at all. And people appreciate it. It's nice, you know. And if we look at, I was going to show you something, but I can't. The manager yesterday, he used a lot of my images as well. So that's why I didn't do the stream yesterday. I ran out of time. And to be honest with you, at 6:10 yesterday, I was still posting those photographs on Facebook, on CF Benidorm Talk. And I had to leave at 6:30 to go for dinner. So I was extremely pushed for time yesterday. My intentions are to host a stream tomorrow morning. All right. So that's my plan. I was going to do one this morning. It's 11:20 now. I have to be out for 1 o'clock for the minibus for our away game today. We're playing third today. It's going to be a big game. So I don't have much time really. And I'm waiting on this lens being delivered thanks to my friend Niall. It's just such a good kid. Because it's, I don't know, happy me means I want to do more, you know, Cop Talk stuff and everything. It does take me away from Cop Talk a little bit. Obviously yesterday, because I didn't do a live stream, I went to do, you know, the photography, you know, take photos at training. But I think it's what I need sometimes. It was a Friday. I wouldn't have done that on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or whatever. End of the week, chilling down a little bit. And at the time, the Marc Guéhi stuff was going on. And my phone was just exploding, as you could imagine. And all I could think was, I don't want to be a part of that right now. We'll speak when we're a bit more level-headed about the situation, and that's what we're going to do after this video. So, like I say, I just feel really at peace. I found something that I really enjoy doing because, you know, Cop Talk was always my hobby. You know, it's still run as a hobby, but I don't really have, away from football, I don't really have any hobbies. I watch a lot of real crime, you know, trials. I watch trials, and when I go to the US, I sit in on trials. I attend trials. I love them, but it's just, you know, it takes up a lot of time, so I can't be watching trials all day when I've got work to do. And the photography is still football, right? But I enjoy it because getting them pictures, you know, you might take 400 plus photographs, narrow it down to 80, and in that 80, there might be 3 or 4 really, really good pictures. And if I had more time, and this is what I am going to do, but I can't do it today, is I'm going to get those 3 or 4 really good pictures and I'm going to get them printed out and I'm going to put them in an envelope and I'm going to take them to training or to the club or whatever, and I'm going to give them. So like that young lad, that kid that's in goal there, our reserve keeper, he doesn't just see it on social media. I'll pay for it and get it printed for him. You know, just doing them nice little things, I think, which is good. And maybe that makes me a sucker. I don't know. But I've just been brought up to try and be helpful in life. I mean, I never had a lesson. My mum never sat me down and said, this is what you should do. But it came from somewhere, didn't it? So what we're going to do is no stream. We're going to do a Marc Guéhi video. We're going to do a mail stand video. We'll try and do a stream tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to go out for a beer today when I get back from the football. My partner is, you know, my girl, she's not very well. So she's took today off work, and for her to miss work is extremely rare. She's had this like chest thing, you know, like I had. I got it off her initially. Do you remember when I was coughing and spluttering? I had antibiotics, got rid of it. It's still there a little bit on my chest. She got rid of it, but it's come back. And I've got other friends. One of my friends can't make the football today. He's had to cancel because he's had his comeback. So I don't know if this is happening in the UK and wherever you are, but where we are, we've certainly got this thing that's going around and won't go. And she will go to work ill, but she's taken a day off. So I don't know what's going to happen. She might. I've told her to stay in bed all day, but she better be well for tomorrow's Sunday dinner. I told her to stay in bed all day, and and hopefully, you know, if she recovers later in the day, maybe she'll join me for a beer later, or if she's not too well, I'll come home, but and keep an eye on her, you know. But I'm hoping to get out for a little drink, because that's what I like to do on a Saturday, as you know. So it wouldn't be a crazy night. So I fully anticipate doing a stream tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, probably 10, 11 a.m. UK. There's no reason why that stream should be cancelled unless something comes up crazy. Do you know what I mean? Or I'm not well myself. But it's important to speak to you guys. I think we've got a lot of topics to talk about, really. Okay, so my team are playing today, and I think you've picked up on that. So we play, I think it's a 5 o'clock kickoff. So it's about an hour away on the minibus today. If you follow me, CF Benidorm Talk, follow that account, CF for Club Football, Benidorm Talk, all one word, on Instagram, Facebook. I will put, not Facebook, it's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, but on X, I'll put out the live scores. You know, there's people like Henry the Hero that follows the live scores, you know, so nobody else does it, just me. So I'll do that. I'm going to pack my bag. I'm going to take my camera equipment, try and get some good pictures. The weather is shocking, but I've got a club brolly. So, but I don't know. Am I going to be able to do that? I'm not quite so sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game, guys. I've had my hair cut this morning. Can you tell? I just got back. So should we get on with the acknowledgements then? Let's have a look. See if anybody supported me in the last. What is it? Oh, Henry the Hero has just commented. It's just liked one of my pictures on Instagram, actually, on my Duncan Oldham account. Duncan Oldham on X and Instagram. Okay, Remy, can you stop licking your balls, please? Thank you. So there was no stream, so no shout outs on that for that. We have Niall again, bless him. Niall is a channel member as well, Squad, obviously. And he supported me with what's called a super thanks. That's the love heart under all of my videos, okay? Or I don't know if you're on an app, maybe it's different, but it's there somewhere. And the love heart, the super thanks. If I didn't have the super thanks revenue, which I can assure you isn't astronomical, but it's a revenue stream. If I didn't have that, I don't think I'd be able to do the channel, to be honest with you, because I don't get zillions of views, because I don't clickbait, I don't sensationalize, and don't bend the truth. Not that everyone that is like that, but there's a few people like that. Let's just say that I sometimes am very surprised by some of the amount of views, and I think there's a lot of gullible people out there. Now, thank you, my man. David Coleman, also a channel member. Schwad, he says, for the regiment, pop this in the beer kitty, YNWA. Thank you very much, David. I do hope that I'm going to get a beer today, my friend. I do. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get a beer today. Thank you, Dave. Also, Marc the Legend, another legend, channel member. Schwad, thanks, my man. Have a brilliant weekend, said Marc, who supports me every day of the week, you know. And you're not just supporting me if you do that. You support me if you watch me every day. If you're watching this video, depending if you're here for the right reasons or not, you're supporting me. Even if you're here for the wrong reasons, you're indirectly supporting me. So, yeah, I just want to make that clear. You know, if you're with me, if you're part of this journey with me, you'll do for me, all right? This is just people that, want to help me or can help me, if that makes sense. Thank you very much, Marc. What's my man? Here he is, trouble himself. Squad, channel member. He says, that opening on the video yesterday's morning briefing was diabolical, Duncan. He says, OMFG, I'm crying here. And he's got loads of laughing emojis. I've got to be honest with you. When I published that yesterday, I must have been going somewhere. Please go away. I don't want covering in hairs. I'm going to the match. I went somewhere in the car after the briefing yesterday. I can't remember. Was I dropping her at work, or was I going? I don't know. No, maybe I was going to training. Right? I remember thinking, maybe I shouldn't have done that opening on that video. But I was just trying to be funny. And what he appreciated it. He says he's crying. Good. That's what it's all about, having some fun. Watty, I love you, bro. I really do. Also, Cop Pints of Anfield. Schwad, channel member. Another great kid, Gareth. I love Gareth. He says, morning, bro. Hope you have a great day and weekend. He chucked a couple of quid in the kitty yesterday. Gareth, I know you messaged me recently and I haven't responded. That doesn't mean I'm ignoring you. I'm just busy. I know there's people that have emailed me. I'm just busy. I promise you I do get there in the end, all right? But it's either make people wait a little bit or just don't reply to people. And I try to be very, very personal. I try to reply to everyone. I would never ignore anyone. Same in the comments. If you're thinking, well, why has he replied to that comment above me and below me and not mine? It means I'm coming back, or I'm going to try to. So thank you very much, Gareth. And that's it, I think, on the super thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 super thanks. Okay, guys, I'm super grateful. There was on PayPal yesterday from Lance. Thanks for all you do for us, Dunk. And he bought me a couple of Magners, if you like, there. Thank you very much, Lance. I see that you tried to do the Revolut and it didn't work for you. Because when someone tries to do Revolut and it doesn't go through, there's a line, it puts a line through it. So I'm not sure what happened there, but you obviously used that alternative method. I'm very grateful for that. So thank you very much, Lance. And thanks for all you do for us. Well, I don't know, sometimes I think, what do I do? You know, but thank you very much for supporting me, brother. It means a lot to me. I must as well mention that Elena, I did acknowledge you yesterday, morning streaming. I think Charlotte's assisting you now with your VIP login details. And I just want to thank you again for your kind words yesterday. And your contribution, obviously. Oh, that was that picture there. Look, that was one of the pictures that I took of the manager yesterday. Look, and he uses my pictures and he puts, you know, some football philosophy on all of them. It's fucking great, man. I love it. Okay. Yeah, I just want to mention Revolut. Someone tried to use Revolut the other day and it was declined. And I'm not sure that they're aware of this. And it always worries me in case they think that I haven't thanked them. And it was, where is it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Was it? I think it was that one. I don't know where it is. Maybe it drops out after it's being declined, but one of you did try to send something the other day, which was quite a substantial contribution, but it didn't go through. And obviously I'm gutted that it didn't go through because you were trying to help me. I have mentioned it in previous morning streamings, morning briefings. So if you didn't see yesterday's or the day before, take a look and you do get mentioned. But for some reason it's not showing on my history on here, so maybe they drop off after a few days. Oh, it's there. Sorry, I am very sorry. It was Paul R. It didn't go through, my friend. I'm just letting you know that because I'd hate you to think that it's come through and thinking you supported me and I haven't acknowledged you. If he doesn't stop whining, I'm going to drown him. I'm not in the mood for you today. Right, motherfucker. I won't drown him, really. Okay, Revolut. I'm not sure there was anything on Revolut. Obviously, my fantastic friend Niall supported me yesterday. All right, I will drown you then. Was there anything? Surely there must. No, nothing. I don't think there's anything on Revolut, guys. No, nothing. There's a couple of debits. I had to go into my beer kitty today because I've got to. We've got to pay for my minibus, and there was something else. Can't remember what it was. Oh, my hair do. My hair do. So, that's it. I'm going to get on because I've got some stuff to do for you. I've got about an hour and 20 minutes left. So I'm going to go to my office and I'll be with you very soon. All right? Can you hear him moaning? It's because I won't let him. He likes to, when I'm talking to you, he likes to like brush up against my legs. All right, Dad. But he's the only dog I've ever had that sheds hair. Fucking dickhead. It's really annoying. Oh, here you go. No, go away, motherfucker. Look, I got tea towel here, look. Oh, he's fucking laid down now. Motherfucker. Did you have my granddad used to do that to me, get one of them royal bow. Right. That's it. I'll get on and update you in a few minutes. All right, guys. Sorry I haven't been around for the live streams. We'll do one tomorrow morning. There's no reason why not. All right. Even if I'm hungover, I'll be able to do it. So, but I'm not sure how that's going to go today. So I've had to tip into my beer kitty. So if you want to get me a beer, you know what to do. All right. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up the video. All right. If you want to support my channel, please thumbs up my video. Even if you thumbs down, it's classed as the same thing. It's one view and one engagement. So if you don't want to support my channel, the best thing you can do is nothing, but you did watch the video. If you want to support my channel, there is a love heart somewhere, which is the super thanks, which I give a shout out to everyone that does that, as I've just done. All 5 of them. 5. Hey, we've got thousands of viewers and we only get 5 that support us. Remy, it's terrible. I don't know. Do you remember last year they were buying new steaks and everything? You need to up your fucking game, lad. What else have we got, guys? We've got channel membership. That's the people with a football next to the name. It's a great way of supporting my channel, and I'm very grateful to my squad, the people that do that. I know there are loads of people that would support me if you could, but you can thumbs up a video, you can drop me a comment. In the video description, there's 3 links. PayPal, Monzo, and Revolut, as if I forgot Revolut. I get 100% of those, and those are instant. YouTube takes 30% of super chats and channel memberships, which is fine because you're going to pay for the platform, right? So don't feel bad about it. You don't have to pay, but someone's going to pay for it. So they're giving you a platform, and I accept that. But the links in the video description, they're instant. I get 100%. I don't have to wait till the 23rd, 24th of the following month. But I need both, to be honest with you. I need the YouTube and I need the little top-ups as well. That enables me to do everything for you. So, yeah, there's 3 links in the video description. Revolut's my favourite one. That's my beer kitty. If you watching this video during the day at some point, you can think, oh, Duncan being boozing, I'll get him a beer. And he'll flash up on his phone and, he'll be telling everyone, oh, look, Red Dave's got me a beer. So Revolut's my beer kitty. And hopefully I'll be getting a few beers today. Even if she's not well to join me, she'll probably say, go and get yourself a beer. But I just want to make sure she's all right soon. All right, guys. Thumbs up, comment, love art, beer. Sounds good to me. Yeah? Okay. I'll be with you shortly. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.